Hey, look, understandable, man. Oh, hell no. What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD. I promised I wasn't gonna watch any more videos today, but you guys hit me up. Y'all threw this one at me. Y'all said that the video would cause me to have nightmares. Impossible. I go to sleep watching anime. Sure, a kingin. Top 10 scary ghost videos to cause you nightmares. Let's do this.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. The videos you're about to watch may just prove that ghosts exist. Number 1. A woman named Becca on TikTok claims to have experienced paranormal activity in her home for the last few years. Things mysteriously being out of place and eerie bumps in the night became a common occurrence for her and her husband. But despite how frequent this activity was, they never managed to catch proof of it on camera. But that quickly changed when something bizarre showed up on their Ring doorbell.
Oh, hell no.
In the middle of the night, a small apparition was caught running across the street. This pale figure almost resembled a little girl in a white dress before it completely vanished. According to Becca, her neighbors claimed to have seen this figure with their own eyes and even witnessed it disappear. Well, after catching this on camera, Becca believes that this is the being responsible for the strange activity in her home. Number 2. As time goes on, UFO sightings seem to be getting more and more common. And just this week, TikTok user Amun Ray spotted something bizarre that he couldn't explain. As it flew through the night sky over San Antonio, Texas, Amun quickly began recording.
Mom, look at my phone. Look at my phone, and you see it moving. That big ass thing right there is moving.
We need to take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture
No,
right
go
now.
on video with him. Go on video with
Right
him.
now. I'm gonna take a picture
Oh, look,
right now.
it's fading. It's fading.
It's
What the-
fading? Oh my God!
Oh my
it
God,
just disappeared.
It just
No,
faded.
no, it's that little dot. And now it's getting
Oh
blurry,
my God.
and now it's doing, and then it just disappeared.
Oh my God, Charles! It went from.
I got it all on.
A massive glowing object slowly made its way through the sky, but over time it began to fade before eventually completely disappearing. This unusual object seemed to dematerialize, leaving no trace that it was ever there. Amun and his family were shocked at what they were witnessing before their eyes. And at this point, you can find me on my porch every night, patiently waiting for my turn to see E.T. Number 3. Speaking of UFOs, TikTok user High323 can be added to the list of people that have witnessed strange things in the sky. Late at night while on a walk outside, it was hard to miss the glowing object floating above. Thinking fast, this TikTok user began recording before this anomaly disappeared altogether.
2 nights in a row?
Maybe it's the sun. It's just moving really fast. And getting bigger. A really, really quick sunset is what that reminds me of. Ward 11.
An orange glowing object illuminated the clouds in the sky as it ascended upwards, and as it continued to climb in altitude, it slowly began to fade away out of sight. The woman recording, along with concerned neighbors, all stared as they tried to come up with a logical explanation. Well, a few weeks later, things got even weirder when this same TikTok user spotted yet another unexplained object in the sky.
Dude, you cannot tell me that that's a light. What the
Well, probably need to move at that point. You know?
hell no.
You never know.
want to hear in the comments, oh, somebody's pointing a laser. No, something's going on in there. Look at that.
Man, Zeus is having a fist fight with someone else, a different god of thunder.
He's
Fighting Kratos in there?
Inside of a cloud, a glowing green light seemed to pulse on and off. Whatever object this light was coming from was completely motionless and remained in the same spot the entire video. Compared to her previous sighting, these objects don't appear to be the same, and maybe the area where she lives is just a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity. Number 4. Back in 2015, a YouTube channel was created called The Slamming Door. The guy behind this channel is Polish, and his channel description reads as follows. Strange things began happening to me recently. The channel contains a record of events that I cannot explain, and it is a kind of diary of what is happening. And these are a few of the video recordings he managed to catch.
I wouldn't trust it. I already don't trust it. I don't like none of that. I thought that was a ghost too. That one would have got me. That would have got me. Why is he stumbling like that? Is he drunk? I don't like none of that. Back. Bro, what's with these jump cuts, man? Guess who's got to clean them up, huh?
This chilling activity went on for some time before he eventually brought in a priest to bless his home. Fortunately for him, this actually seemed to calm things down. But after being out of town for a few weeks, he returned home to find this.
Ale nic nie ruszałem, że... Na początku. To jest jeszcze względnie... A tego szukamy? Pamiętam tu coś, żeby zrobić miejsce. Ale nie jest lepiej.
Things were now scattered everywhere across the floor, meaning this poltergeist was now back. And as time went on, things only got creepier.
I hope it did not get too much creepier than that. I don't like scary things. What happened? Well, that's not good, but that's not bad. I didn't... Do that. Oh, thank God, I almost gave my burrito back out the wrong way.
Не буду предполагать, что буду ворчить. Да хуй.
Hey, look, understandable, man. Oh,
From the
hell no.
activity shown to the genuine fear in his heavy breathing, I believe this is proof of an actual haunting. But as always, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Number 5. TikTok user Julia Shortcake is an urban explorer who often ventures inside forgotten abandoned buildings. Recently, a friend of hers that she refers to as Jake experienced something while exploring that he couldn't explain. Jake set his sights on finding a way inside an old abandoned church. Well, after finding a way to get in, he began recording his exploration. But what he encountered later on sent him running in fear.
More than. Oh my god. These things are everywhere.
Are those worms? Or fruit funyun?
Cold as hell.
What the fuck is that? Hold on now.
No, I hear something.
Higher than what? Higher where? Higher learning? Huh? Higher. I don't. Higher than pi? No. Higher than the sky? No. There's not very many higher jokes. Please don't be.
Take care. I heard something.
Did you? Because I just heard you scaring the hell out of all of us. Is this how you feel? Or is this how you feel? Get the... God damn it. Alright, so what we doing? We got a brick wall here. Playroom. Is anything in here expensive? They got a ball, they got a pit to go with those balls? No diddy. Or meat meal. Bro, why are you wearing a human tent? One's dressed like a lumberjack of some sort. What are we looking for? Are we scared? We're not scared, are we? Good, we're good.
There's something.
As Jake and a friend made their way through the church, the faint sound of disembodied whispers began coming from the darkness. And one of these whispers sounded like it said the name Christy.
Word?
Towards the back of the building, the guys came across an old playhouse. But while the camera was pointed at the house, the small door eerily closed on its own. This chilling moment sent the guys sprinting towards the exit, leaving us to wonder if this was a real paranormal encounter caught on camera. Number 6. Ouija boards are said to be a way to communicate with spirits on the other side. But often, what ends up coming through the board is something much darker. Well, a girl named Missy decided to test this out herself. Accompanied by her friend Josh, the two made their own Ouija board and lit candles around it. But as they began asking questions, things got very weird.
Blow out a candle if you're here. Right then.
Lol.
Maybe he's not here. Oh, we're assuming it's gender. Are you male or female?
Yeah. Are you male or female? Are you both?
Are you a male?
What's that?
It's probably just a house creaking.
No. Oh my god. No.
No, right. Close that door. Close that door.
Oh my god.
Close that door.
Nah. I'm gone. No, I'm.
After asking a few questions, a door in the back mysteriously opened on its own. But as Missy got up to close it, the door to her right suddenly flung open. The two then immediately said goodbye to the spirits and got rid of the board. And this is yet another example of why I always say to never play with a Ouija board.
Never.
Number 7. TikTok user Pedro RDZ is a truck driver that spends most of his time driving. One night around 1 in the morning, Pedro was headed for a road that most truck drivers try to avoid at all costs. According to urban legend, many drivers experience strange things on this road, or end up getting into an accident. Many drivers also report seeing shadowy figures standing on the side of the road. Well, as Pedro finally made it to this road, he kept his eyes peeled for anything bizarre, and his dash cam managed to catch something chilling. On the side of the road, something looked to be crouched down before turning around to look at the truck. This terrifying pale figure was a terrifying sight for Pedro, as he was already on edge with the urban legends in mind. Now, if this was a living person, what the hell were they doing on the side of the road at 1 a.m.?
Why do their hands have extra
Number
fingers?
8. The Nevada State Prison has earned the reputation of being extremely haunted. Opened in 1862, this prison was home to countless inmates responsible for
I was about to say, I've never been there. Oh.
unthinkable crimes. Being the third oldest prison in the country, the cold brick walls hold haunting memories from the past. Many paranormal investigators step foot inside, hopeful of what they may catch. And this is especially true for YouTube user Ghost Vexers Paranormal, who explored the prison alone.
Can you make a noise for me? Let me know where you are. Let me know where you are.
After catching a disembodied voice on camera, he made his way down a long hall where an apparition was seen. This ghostly white figure stood in place for a moment before walking towards the right out of view. The man behind the camera didn't notice this figure until later reviewing his footage, adding even more evidence to the rumors of this prison being extremely haunted. Number 9. A man named Jorge from the Magical Poltergeist TikTok account suddenly began experiencing strange things that he couldn't explain. One day while driving with his wife, they couldn't help but notice flickering lights outside of a church. Thinking this was interesting, they soon pulled into the parking lot to record a video of this eerie sight. But later that night, they couldn't help but notice a heavy negative energy had filled their home. Before they knew it, unexplainable things began to happen around them. Jorge was determined to catch these bizarre events on video, which led him to install several security cameras. And it didn't take long for something to happen. The rocking chair suddenly began moving on its own, almost as if someone were sitting in it. The rocking seemed to get faster and faster when suddenly the small table slid across the floor. 2 days after this recording, the activity in their home got much, much worse.
Oh, that can't be good. Bad for the feng shui of the crib. Who's got hot Takis? Anyone? Is there like a cupboard close by? What the shit? Excuse us? Hold on now. Does that treasure chest just grow feet? seen it. I don't do none of that. Oh, okay.
Several objects around the house were eerily moved by an unseen force. This unnerving footage made their hair stand on end as they watched it, and soon enough, the spirit had found its way into their bedroom.
Does it all break? Everything? Okay, they got me. That one got me.
As they both peacefully slept, the TV began turning on and off on its own.
Come here, baby.
Damn.
Baby, the stove is on.
Oh, the stove is on.
Come here. I don't even dare go over there. Come here. The stove is on.
Is it still smoky in there? Oh!
Oh, shit, baby.
Oh, turn that off.
Oh,
Turn
shit,
it
hold
off.
on. Baby, how the f is this thing open?
Oh, my God.
Unwanted roommates.
Baby, you open this.
No, I'm going back in the room.
Hold on. Baby!
In the middle of the night, something or someone turned the stove on. And if we take a closer look, a shadow can be seen moving just moments before the burners turned on. As Jorge and his wife made their way into the kitchen, they noticed not only the stove, but that every cabinet and drawer was wide open. The two ended up running out of the room in fear. And at this point, this dark force seems to be getting stronger and stronger as time goes on. Number 10. 14 years ago on a YouTube channel called Sophie Dangerheart, a video was uploaded of a terrifying encounter with something unexplainable. As a man walked through the woods, his girlfriend trailed close behind, recording their adventure on camera. But as the couple continued exploring, something horrifying appeared.
Define horrifying. I've seen rabid meth heads.
Olha isso! É muito bem, não é? Tá, bom, anda cá. Jesus, que é isso? Stop!
Vai!
From behind the bushes on the right, a hair-raising figure emerged. This pitch-black figure made its way into the open, coming face to face with a couple. Strangely enough, this being appeared to have a dark, smoky aura around it, unlike anything else in the video. I'm not sure whether to call this a ghost, alien, or someone who spent too long in a tanning bed. But regardless, the couple in the video made the right decision to immediately run away in fear. Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Get ready to witness 8 scary videos of paranormal activity. Number 1. Back in July of 2014, a man named David Thornberry posted a video to YouTube simply titled Basement Ghost. In the video description, he explained that his daughter and a friend were in the basement at her mom's house. The 2 young girls were having fun recording silly videos on their tablet, but it wasn't until a few months later when they rewatched these videos that they noticed something unnerving in the background.
David Thornberry! The Thornberry! Oh God! No! Come on, man! Dang it!
Behind his daughter in the background, a shadowy figure can be seen. This unsettling silhouette appeared in the back of the basement for a brief moment before quickly ducking out of view. According to David, there was no one besides his daughter and her friend in the basement when this was recorded. So what was moving behind them? Number 2. A man named Ben Herrera is a filmmaker that sometimes posts videos on TikTok. And on February 16th, he posted a video of something he can't explain. One night at 11 p.m., he came home to the terrifying sight of his door sitting wide open. He cautiously made his way inside and immediately checked the footage on the security camera in his kitchen. But what he saw left him frightened.
I just turned the volume up. Hopefully this doesn't bite us in the back of us, like we all know it's probably gonna.
Shortly after the video begins, the door unlatched and swung open seemingly by itself. Then an eerie voice can be heard saying, "What happened in there?"
That's to do with it. Oh, hell no.
According to Ben, no one was home at the time, and this footage has left him scratching his head. Number 3. TikTok user Tristan8104 is someone you've seen on this channel in the past. Back in 2022, he began to document the chilling paranormal events that randomly started to happen in his home. Objects are frequently moved by an unseen force, and eerie noises have become a common occurrence. Well, from the looks of one of his most recent videos, he's not even safe from this activity in the comfort of his bed.
What's happening? What are they gonna do it? This don't look like it's gonna be scary. Even if they slam it, that's not gonna be scary. It's not scary. You're a real slow starter there, eh, Bob? You just gotta make up a name for him, really. That's what you're doing, huh? You closing doors slow? You think this is scaring people? Because I'll tell you, it ain't. It's really not. No. I'm not scared. The volume's fully up. Unless you talk back, I'm not gonna tell it what it could do to scare me. If you talk back to me in my voice, in my thug voice, I'd be scared. You slam the door, I'm not gonna be scared. Bob, we gotta come up with a good name for a ghost.
The sound of his door creaking open woke him up in the middle of the night. And as he carefully watched the door, it slowly closed more and more over time. The slow creak of the door, as if someone he couldn't see was closing it, sent goosebumps down his spine. And if this wasn't already creepy enough, things were about to take a downright terrifying turn.
What type of terrifying turn we talking? I need to know, I gotta find out Fearsome's name, because I don't want to butcher his name. Fearsome, don't, it can't be bad Fearsome. It can't be horrible Fearsome. It could be like a 6 on a Richter scale of fear. Someness. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of, oh bitches! Oh God, it's a woman. Oh shit, it's the ghost off the one of them. Ah! Yeah, we might want to get out of there. Hey, don't go back. Don't you go back. Don't you do this. Hey. Hey. Come on now. Hey, look. Hey, you can't get out of that. Like, we leaving the apartment. Come on now, you gotta. This one's scary.
After hearing banging coming from his bedroom, Tristan bravely went to investigate. But as he approached his room, the horrifying sight of someone standing under a blanket stopped him in his tracks. He stared on in terror, but in an instant, his figure seemed to disappear. And as he cautiously made his way to the entrance of his bedroom, it doesn't appear that anyone was inside. Number 4. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel found himself in Cleveland, Ohio, as he prepared to explore an old abandoned school. Built in 1922, many generations were taught in this building. But over time, the horrifying sight of someone standing under a blanket stopped him in his tracks. He stared on in terror, but in an instant, this figure seemed to disappear. And as he cautiously made his way to the entrance of his bedroom, it doesn't appear that anyone was inside. Number 4. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel found himself in Cleveland, Ohio, as he prepared to explore an old abandoned school. Built in 1922, many generations were taught in this building. But over time, enrollment numbers became too low, forcing the school to shut its doors for good. Now sitting abandoned, it's just a memory left to fade away. This building currently sits in an area with growing violence. And just 9 months ago, a 16-year-old boy tragically lost his life on the steps just outside of this school. In a previous video, we saw part 1 of this investigation, where Chris had a growing suspicion that someone or something was inside with him. And with the IR camera he set up in the school auditorium catching an unnerving figure, this investigation was bound to take a chilling turn.
Where's the metal detectors?
Wait a minute.
Where's the metal detectors, bro?
It wasn't like this before.
So? Find the metal detectors. Go to the basement where they assembled the guns at in the locker. Is it Thomas Jefferson? That should be Thomas Jefferson, right?
I do not remember this being here.
Can you say the name? That's Thomas Jefferson, bro. That's Thomas Jefferson.
Hello?
Can you go to the basement? That's where science.
Hello?
That's where my science class was. My favorite teacher of all time. He taught us about dating and how to use condoms by making us keep babies with us for like a week straight. And if the baby was hurt or damaged, we got an F. He was hilarious.
I can't remember if this was like this
I
before.
love that teacher, bro. He was so funny, bro. That dude was so funny, bro.
Wasn't like that before.
Oh my God. He thought one time he comes in the room because he was late. He runs in there with the baby. I'm sorry, guys. We're like, yo, you can't. Because he said he was going to take care of his baby so that we took care of ours. He come in the classroom. Oh, God, sorry, guys. I'm like, nigga. Grate that was put up front.
With this metal grate now being propped up against the door, there's no doubt that Chris was not alone. He continued exploring from room to room, through the halls, and even in the basement. But while beneath the school, he made an alarming discovery.
That's Thomas Jefferson. That's Thomas Jefferson! That's the basement! That's the basement! Blood! Yeah, homeless people in there all the time. Where else they gonna do crack? I mean, drugs at, paraphernalia. Bro, this is a homeless guy, bro. You be alright. But they got knives, though. They on meth, though. Yeah, knives. They use those to cut people. They use those shards to threaten to stab people who... Yeah, he probably cut himself trying to cut someone else. Or something else that I'm not gonna go into detail about. Because it's morbid.
That's crazy.
No, it's Cleveland. That's Thomas Jefferson. That wasn't there when I was going.
Vandalism.
Is that social studies class?
That's foul.
Open it up. Go up in there. Let's see the desks. Okay. It's got 2 chalkboards and a bunch of the desks that you got to put your papers inside of. We guessing. Okay. And there's a white Air Force One and a trail of blood.
Somebody was bleeding.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you good, bruh? We found, like, did you poop? Is this blood poop?
Real?
That's real, duh!
Bro.
You gotta know self-defense if you go up into places like that, bro. You cannot go in those places unless you've had at least 5 fights in real life. Or the homeless people would just cut you because their nerves are bad. So don't go into houses like that where you see stuff like that where there's people around, unless you have people around you that are good with stuff like that, you know? Because they'll just stab you because they're jittery and they don't want you in their house. Is that milk? Is that antifreeze? Where's all the glass there for?
What that does look real.
Is that, where's the heroin needles? Yeah, oh shit, oh, bullet casings, so they have a gun.
There are bullet casings.
You good? I'm about to go, like, you want something from the store? I'm about to get some water, you want some? You know what I mean? I got like extra 15 bucks on me, not much. I'll give you the 15 if you got a gun, like, what type of gun is it? If you ain't got no bullets, it's cool, I'll just give you the 15 bucks.
Some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave instead of investigating.
Training day. Hey yo. Hey, so I'm about to go to the store. You want me to bring you some back?
Somebody's in there.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll be back in like 5. I'm gonna bring water. You want some hot Cheetos?
What looks to be drops of fresh blood were left in a trail across the basement floor, which eerily led to a door with 666 painted across the glass. Chris bravely made his way inside, only to discover a puddle of blood, a pair of shoes, and bullet casings scattered across the floor. But while inside the room, Chris began to hear noises coming from somewhere close by, leading him to believe that someone was lurking just around the corner. He immediately decided to leave the building for his own safety. But after reviewing the footage on the IR cameras he set up throughout the building, he made an unsettling discovery.
I didn't see it this time. Mirrors reflect the mirror.
Something can be seen walking in the reflection of the mirror. This chilling figure quickly passed by, fading back into the surrounding darkness. But if the mirror is reflecting the wall directly across from it, then where was the person that walked by? Later that night, the same IR camera caught another anomaly. What looks like a cloud of smoke came from around the corner and drifted through the room. Where this smoke came from, I don't know, but could it possibly be related to the figure that was seen in the mirror? The blood, bullet casings, and 666 on the door make it clear that someone else was inside the building. But even the other person might not be alone, as it seems like ghosts may also be chilling inside. Number 5. Paranormal investigator Jeff and newcomer Becky from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel returned to investigate Slough Fort. Constructed in 1867, this fort was initially built as an added layer of protection during a period of tension with France. The fort was decommissioned in 1920 and was later used as a farm in the 1960s. But during this period, the farm animals were being disturbed and spooked throughout the night. In response, CCTV cameras were set up around the farm, but when they reviewed the footage, they discovered glowing white lights moving around the fort. Recent visitors have claimed to hear disembodied footsteps and see ghostly apparitions walking around the area. And with this in mind, the team was ready to begin their investigation.
Hello, soldier. My name's Becky.
Of course it is.
And the guy sitting opposite me?
Of course her name
His
is
name's
Becky.
Jeff.
Bro, she dressed like that ice chick off of Overwatch.
The 5-man barracks.
She's just like that one chick off of Midoriya. My Hero Academia. He looked like Eggman.
Just
I'm
like
getting
you're doing
Eggman
now,
from
thank
the
you.
recent Sonic movie. I can't wait to see Sonic 3, man.
You're letting us know you're there. Come and have a seat. Come and sit down with us. Come and have a chat. First of all, can you tell me your name? Just so we know who we're talking to.
Someone's walking.
Yeah.
We hear several footsteps as if someone is walking inside the room. Here is the audio enhanced taken from our digital recorder.
Just so we know who we're talking to.
Someone's walking.
Just so we know who we're talking to.
With the sound of walking coming from somewhere nearby, the pair knew they weren't alone. And as they kept asking questions, this strange phenomenon continued.
Man, y'all better put hot chocolate in the Monopoly game, bro.
This fort
now, I call
was
dealers.
used as a zoo.
For real, man. It's like, bro, y'all ain't got like no chips, no salsa, no nothing?
There was...
Y'all ain't go to Walmart before y'all went there?
In these casemates.
Bro, y'all ain't go to Walmart, y'all ain't take a snack run before y'all went on this ghost trip?
Because I think they saw you. They were seeing quite a few flashes of light and balls of light moving about. I'm just wondering if that was you. Maybe, if you can, maybe do it again. Maybe show yourself as a ball of light. Is that you?
I'm not moving at all.
You who?
No.
I'm dead still.
Y'all ain't bring no
I
chocolate
heard
drink.
walking again and then there was a noise.
You know what I mean? We ain't gonna say
somewhere
slim fast.
Over
You
there.
know what I mean? We're not gonna be disrespectful. You know what I mean? But like, is it like... They
Again,
better...
there is
we
more
gotta do a
walking,
snack run.
followed by an unexplained
Gotta do a
noise
snack
that is
run.
coming from the doorway at the opposite side of the room. Here is the audio enhanced.
Audio run. Audio enhanced.
Is that you?
I'm not moving at all.
No.
I'm dead still.
Okay.
I heard walking again and then there was a noise somewhere over there.
Is that you?
I'm not moving at all.
No.
I'm dead still.
Okay.
I heard walking again and then there was a noise somewhere over there.
With the sound of footsteps caught once again, the investigators were certain that someone was keeping an eye on them. Jeff and Becky then made their way outside, curious to see what activity they'd be able to stir up.
All went quiet and we end our session in the 5-man barracks. We head over to the stairwell where we captured a figure on our static cam on our last investigation. We set up a laser grid and an EMF tripwire covering the parade ground. Okay, just to explain, this is the stairwell where something looked out round the corner, and it was caught on one of our static cams last time we were here. Now, above us is the battlements, and at the top of the stairwell there's a metal gate which is padlocked closed, and it's chained up as well, so you can't get in and out through this stairwell. So whatever this was, it disappeared. That they call the angry soldier. That walks above on the battlements, that doesn't like visitors or people coming into this fort.
Who's he talking to?
I kid you not, I've just heard a disembodied voice.
Have you? Oh. What did he say?
I'm not sure, but the first thing that comes to mind is a whispery voice that possibly said, "Help me." I hear a disembodied voice come from behind me, and it is captured on my digital recorder that I am holding. At that moment, I think the voice is saying, "Help me," but on review of the audio, the voice is saying, "I'm Anthony." Is this the angry soldier telling us his name? Here is the audio with enhancements. I kid you not, I've just heard a disembodied voice.
A ghostly voice came from somewhere near Jeff, potentially belonging to a soldier that lost their life. The duo then decided to split up and each conduct their own EVP sessions at different parts of the fort. But while alone, Becky began to hear strange things.
Now I've been wondering, what was it like down here in the fort, or working down here? Was it lonely? I suppose it was hard. I don't know what that was. Big noise behind me.
Loud movement comes from behind Becky within the ammunition stores. Here is the enhanced audio taken from Becky's digital recorder.
I suppose it was hard. I don't know what that was. I suppose it was hard.
Yeah, I don't know what that was either.
A loud rumble came from behind Becky, but somehow she managed to stay calm, something I would not be able to do. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fort, Jeff was having his own paranormal encounter.
So here I am back in the cells again. I've got the sensitive digital recorder there, and I've placed a REM pod just outside the cell, and it's already going into alarm. I've also, this sensitive digital recorder here, it's the same recorder that I left in here last time, where it picked up a voice. I was talking about the war, and I thanked the soldiers for what they did in the war, and there was a voice in the white noise that said, "Thanks, Jeff." But outside there, that REM pod is going absolutely nuts. Could you stop the REM pod from going off, please? Thank you. It stopped.
The REM pod continued to go off with a consistent beep filling the room. But as soon as Jeff asked if they could stop the REM pod, it immediately stopped beeping. Either a very well-timed coincidence or proof of an intelligent response. Meanwhile, as Becky sat in silence, she heard something that sent a chill through her body.
I'm hearing a lot of walking around.
Inside the ammunition stores and tunnels, Becky hears someone walking around. Here is the audio with enhancements.
I'm hearing
だけど変わったのは外見だけ。中身は今。結局私にそうだし。言い切れるんだ、尊じ。お前は所詮その程度さ。
Some say that children have the uncanny ability to connect to the spirit world, and in some cases even see or communicate with the other side. In this next video, a father is home alone with his son when the toddler seems to spot something truly bizarre.
Mama! Your mama isn't there. There's no one there.
Mama.
Are you seeing ghosts?
Yes.
In another creepy video posted by Kurt Harris, his family is visiting his grandmother in Chicago when his little cousin Daisy says something that is downright chilling.
That's the man come to see me tonight.
Who come to see you at night?
The man.
What man? What man? Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did. Little Daisy claims that the relative in an older photo on the wall visits her at night.
I love how a ratchet family member yells out in the background, "Oh, he dead."
Now, the only problem with that is, well,
he did.
He did. He did. In fact, the man in the photo passed away in 2005, over 14 years before little Daisy was even born.
Ooh.
She has never even met the man.
I love
Or
black people, man.
did she
funny.
actually meet his ghost?
More than likely.
You decide.
Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did.
Oh, he did.
The Crescent Hotel. Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America.
No.
The hotel was once a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false, and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls of this building, hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come. Some of the patients' remains were said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters, and some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it? When slowed down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera, something that resembles a small child. Even creepier, Fox Nation reporter Abby Hornacek also stayed at the hotel and left with painful scratches on her back. But that's not all. A woman named Angelina and her daughter were staying in room 212 at the Crescent Hotel.
I don't like that.
It is said that on this side of the building, the spirit of a mysterious lady in white is often seen on the balconies. In fact, it's claimed that sometimes this ghost is actually seen falling from the balconies into the garden below.
Word?
So, it's 6 in the morning and Angelina is outside her room enjoying her coffee. And then, this happens.
Can you not show it?
Angelina is shocked and also a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony right next to her, because there's no one over there. Angelina says that she was a bit creeped out by the experience, but she is also grateful to have captured what she believes is the voice of a spirit. Knock, knock. Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted. The story goes that if you go around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
Oh, hell no.
Go. Just knock on it. Knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let him know. Let him.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let him.
Now, unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever happened next remains a mystery.
Wow.
We need scary videos, so if you...
Doesn't look like y'all need scary videos. It look like you doing just fine.
School's out. 14 years ago, Mark Doty visited a private school in Seattle to use the school's recording studio to lay down a new track. Mark sets up his camera in the school hallway and is about to record a vlog for social media. But for some reason, he just isn't feeling well and is having trouble keeping focused. Eventually, he just gives up. Much later, Mark is going back through the footage that he recorded at the school. What he sees chills him to his core. This is the video.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay. I'm not doing this right.
Like Pee Wee Herman.
Okay. I can't even see myself. I don't know if this is okay. Never mind.
Did you see it?
Yup.
The eerie translucent figure of a woman dressed in a long white gown can just barely be seen walking down the staircase. But as the figure suddenly turns the corner, it becomes very visible, but then it disappears out of sight. Mark is completely unaware of what's happening right behind him, but for some reason he feels confused and unfocused. Now it's worth mentioning that Mark has dedicated his social media and YouTube channel exclusively to his music. This 14-year-old footage is the only video on his channel that has anything to do with the paranormal. The unwelcome guest. Workers at a mid-sized hotel in Los Angeles, California have noticed strange things happening on the hotel's second floor. These odd incidents usually seem to occur late at night.
Alright, so we're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. Okay, keys. I think it's 2.
Yep, they're GRAs. Oh, hey. One time I found the room covered in used condoms. Everywhere. Used condoms on the television, on the bed, in the shower.
No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling.
A worker at the hotel says they've been getting frequent unexplained phone calls from an empty room on the second floor. He goes to check, but he finds no explanation for the bizarre calls. There's no one staying in that room. But did you hear it?
No.
After I carefully analyzed this video, I noticed something odd that neither the uploader or his viewers seem to catch. Now I've isolated and enhanced the audio to make it easier to hear, but listen closely.
Yeah, 226, that's right. Yeah, 226. Yeah, 226.
Without knowing, the hotel worker seems to have caught a creepy EVP of a voice whispering, "Why?" as he walks down the second floor hall.
He was an EDP?
But that's not all that the late night hotel staff has captured on video. During a slow night of work at the hotel, a girl named Brooke and her coworker decide to pass the time with a fun little race challenge. They put their phone in the hotel's elevator on the 3rd floor and attempt to race the elevator down to the lobby to pick it up. But then, things just get weird.
Go. I keep expecting something to be there.
The elevator hangs on the allegedly haunted second floor as the doors continuously open and close for no reason. And strangely enough, another unexplained voice seems to quietly say, "Hello?" Cut to another night at the hotel. Brooke decides to record as she and her coworker are busy arranging furniture in one of the vacant second floor rooms. The video was meant to be a random vlog showing what they do on an average night at work. But when she looks back at her footage, she finds something that is pure nightmare fuel.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs? I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible. Didn't you to clean it real quick? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off.
What do you want to talk about? Where the mirror should go?
Yeah, actually, let's do our job.
Okay. All right. Chat, should the mirror go
here?
In this corner?
The right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner?
Did you see it? For a brief moment, a dark shape can be seen standing in the opposite corner of the room, eerily watching the two young women as they work. But when they pan the camera back over to the corner where the dark figure was standing, there's nothing there. So, is this LA hotel haunted? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide. A cry for help. Late one afternoon, two teenage girls are hanging out in the woods near their home. They're taking pictures of a red rose in the forest for an art project for school. They begin to hear something very strange coming from the woods nearby. They start to get a little freaked out, and one of the girls takes out her phone and captures this disturbing video.
What if I screamed to scare the demons? They would mimic your scream. Oh. That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Sounds like fun.
I don't know about all that. Y'all got food?
The more I listen, the less scary it sounds. The more I listen, the more scary it sounds. I sound like one of those now. Oh, we gotta yeah. I think I know what it is. I think it's a hyena. Is that a hyena? No.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from somewhere nearby in the woods. But the two teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home. One of the girls tells her mother what happened, and her mom makes the very wise decision to immediately call the police. The local authorities arrive and search the area, and in a tragic turn of events, they find a woman in the woods desperately screaming for help. The woman's husband had suddenly lost consciousness and quickly passed away out in the middle of the forest. The woman cried and cried for help, but it was hours before anyone came. Now, unfortunately, nothing could be done for the man, even if the call had been made earlier. But this very sad story is a good reminder that scary sounds aren't always something scary. Calling the authorities just might save a life. Secret shopper. One night at around 10 p.m. at a discount store in California, Rodney, the store manager, is busy processing some inventory in the stockroom. Rodney is completely alone when something happens that sends chills down his spine.
I want you guys to focus on this area right here, okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. All right, watch. Look, boom, you see that?
Suddenly, for no reason, a box falls from the highest shelf in the storeroom with a loud bang, freaking Rodney out. But as he reviews the store security camera footage to show what happened, he suddenly hears a strange sound coming from somewhere inside the store. He goes to investigate, and this is when things get really creepy.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that?
See what?
Come out. I'm not afraid of you.
Or don't. I am. I'm afraid. Can you like text me and tell me you're here?
Is that you? I threw down the box earlier? Come on out. You don't scare me.
Come on, man. This dude's jumpy. Way too jumpy. We don't deserve this.
Come on out. trying to mess with me.
If you gonna do something, then do it. Ooh! Quit playing! What was that?
Rodney searches the store to find the source of the strange sound, when suddenly he feels a weird tug on his hair, almost as if something is touching him. He goes to check the store security camera, and his blood runs cold.
Look, there I am, right there. Look, you see that? You see that? Nah. Nah.
It looks like something pulled Rodney's hair. Now, Rodney posted his video to show what happened to him, but has chosen to keep his identity and the location of the store a secret.
I didn't want to be labeled this store as the haunted store. So I got in my store, some crazy things happened, and took some video, and that's about it.
So, is this a real paranormal encounter or not? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Emergency. In this next creepy video, 3 medical students are working the night shift, and it's a bit of a slow night on the job. So, to pass the time, they decide to set out to explore an abandoned and allegedly haunted section of the hospital, the old out-of-service hospital emergency room.
You guys, haunted ER?
What about it?
We're gonna go.
No.
Haunted ER, haunted ER.
Throughout the hospital's many years in operations, countless patients died in this section of the hospital, the most recent tragic death being that of a young child. It is said that the ghosts of patients who passed away still haunt the old ER. So, the 3 med students make it down to the abandoned old emergency room. And yes, things are about to take a terrifying turn.
I'm really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted. Yeah.
Oh god.
Feels like...
I'm not excited about this. I didn't even get a finish eating my sandwich.
It feels like we're getting on a... You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
I don't do none of this.
What?
Chloe just moved herself. What?
Oh, it's a doll. Yeah, it's just a little doll. They want us training.
Oh, it's a train doll. Yeah.
Put it here.
It's still weird though. Yeah.
It's weird. Nah, look at her.
That's so weird.
No. So weird. Never remember this anymore.
Oh, that's freaky. Let's go.
Oh.
What?
Why are you looking? Oh. The lights are on.
That's weird.
Go in. Go in.
Oh, go in. No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Just go. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys can come in with me.
Yeah, of course you're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, it feels weird. Was that you?
Yeah.
This room feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh. The curtain moved.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
No,
It moved.
it
It moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It did.
curtain move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
A curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost as if it was pushed. The 3 medical students are completely freaked out and just run right out of there. So, are the stories true? And is the old emergency room haunted by the spirits of former patients? Let me know what you think. Cynical. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTube gamer who goes by the name Professor Cynical reached out to us about some scary, unexplainable events that have been happening at his home in England.
And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And the hell?
Even though Professor Cynical is, cynical and a skeptic, he says that ever since his family moved into their home 4 years ago, things have happened that he simply can't explain. Late one night, after being awakened by strange noises, Cynical gets up and starts recording. What happens next is downright creepy.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain. Nah, mate. Nah. Nope. I am f***ing moving out.
Cynical is shocked when he sees the door to the kitchen move all by itself. But it gets even creepier.
Can you make something move? Again? Can you make anything move?
Cynical has the scare of a lifetime when suddenly a chair forcefully slides towards him from all the way across the room. Professor Cynical says that he now believes his house might just be very haunted.
Maybe a
and
little
he thinks that he and his family should maybe just move out. Graveyard shift. Japri is working a late night shift on ambulance duty as an emergency medical technician. As he's driving the ambulance back to base, something happens that he simply can't explain. Something absolutely terrifying.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
send somebody as soon as you can.
Fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible. Shit, thank you.
I'm not trying to go back near this truck.
What happened? Everything okay? What'd I miss? Did I miss something? What happened? Hello? You can't just leave us like this. Help?
No, hey, on don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Like, can y'all? Oh, nah, what the? What was that? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. That, nah.
As Japri is reaching in to turn off the engine, just off camera, the back door of the ambulance flies open on its own. Japri's shocked and jumps back out, leaving his phone behind. Now he eventually returns and grabs his phone. But then Japri and his EMT partner see a strange, unexplained shadow darting back and forth inside the ambulance. Japri says he was so shaken up by this encounter that he called his employer to come pick up the ambulance. He says he just took an Uber home.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Let's take a look at 10 terrifying ghost videos. Number 1. A Reddit user that goes by Elizabeth Green Girl 88 posted a video to the ghost subreddit of something she hasn't been able to explain. In November of 2023, after the sun had set, her husband stepped outside to gather the trash. As he walked outside of the house, he triggered the motion sensor on their security camera. But when they later rewatched what their camera recorded, they were left speechless at what was in the background.
Oh no. What is that? Is that a... I can't even tell what that is.
As her husband gathered the trash bags, an unsettling figure was caught walking in the background. Just a few feet behind her husband, this ghostly white apparition can be seen casually walking past. As this being slowly crept out of view, her husband was completely unaware of what was behind him. According to Elizabeth, there was no one besides her husband outside at the time, so whoever or whatever this is remains a mystery. Number 2. On a cold night in December around 3 a.m., the motion sensor on a woman's security camera outside of her home was triggered. A bit worried, she decided to review the footage, but was left confused at what she was seeing. She sent the video to a friend, Reddit user OKCookies99, but when neither of them could explain what they were seeing, that's when they turned to Reddit for help.
Oh, is that like an elf? Christmas elf? Is that a doll? What the shit? Oh, it's not on the car. I thought it was a reflection.
Next to the car, a bizarre white mass can be seen. This translucent anomaly slowly glided in front of her home, past her car, and out of view. This peculiar sighting is obviously not a person or animal. And even zoomed in, it's clear that it's also not a bug. This video left me just as stumped as the woman who recorded it. So if you have an explanation, please let me know in a comment. When it comes to cologne, I've always struggled finding fragrances that I like, and would usually end up spending way too much money on a single bottle. Number 3. A man named Jorge lives with his wife and kids in a house that's incredibly haunted. He spent the last year documenting the unnerving activity that happens around them on an almost daily basis, and he's almost certain it's being caused by a dark entity that followed him home from an old church. Now with several cameras set up throughout his home, chilling things are often caught on video.
Damn, that's crazy. Oh my god, she's nuh-uh. Are you serious?
That's not good. Yeah, that ain't good. She don't see that?
Not for that.
Baby girl, you don't see that? The cross is upside down. The cross just moved upside down. It's the mark of the beast.
Dude, I can't believe you're telling me this.
It's the exorcism. Baby girl, you don't see the chair moving?
You need to be careful around here.
You just chilling? This isn't chill. This isn't chill mode. Is that a coffin in the? You now you see it. Now you see it. Quick, give it the baby. Oh wow! You're gonna take the baby and leave just because.
Ghost is with me again. Yes, with us again. Can you? Oh my God! No, hell no. Just cross looked over again.
Again? What? You should have been gone,
As
baby.
his wife was laying on the couch, the rocking chair in the room mysteriously began to rock back and forth. And to make matters even more terrifying, the cross on the wall eerily flipped upside down, completely on its own. The front door then slowly swung closed, catching his wife's attention. Out of fear, she grabbed her baby and immediately got the hell out of there. But in the days that followed, something else was caught in the living room.
Oh no. Y'all should have been moved. It moved. The cross. It moved again. So it moves the cross before it does stuff? What's happening? Where's the sound effects? Oh, okay. TV turned off.
Oh my gosh! Guys, this way.
All right. Yep, that'll do it.
As his daughters played with their toys, the cross on the wall once again ominously flipped upside down, a chilling sign that something dark was lingering nearby. Soon after, the TV randomly turned off, followed by one of the toys sliding across the floor. The two young girls and their mom ran from the room, hoping to escape whatever caused this. But unfortunately for Jorge's wife, whatever is in their home seems to be targeting her.
Not the easy bake oven. I like that though. That looked like a really, really nice microwave oven thing. Is it messing with the baby crib thing? Where's it coming from? Oh! Okay, that's not that bad. Something else gonna move. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Oh, that's not good.
Leave us alone!
Ooh, he's gonna throw the chair at her.
Leave us alone.
Yeah. I'll take. Oh. Oh, was that the ghost leaving?
While in the kitchen holding her baby, the toys on the high chair alarmingly got thrown to the floor, one after the other. After telling the spirit to leave her alone, she ran from the room, but as soon as she did, the door mysteriously closed. This hair-raising activity only seems to be getting more intense. And at this point, I highly recommend either getting a priest, moving out, or doing guided ghost tours throughout their home.
That's real. Guided ghost tours. That's a good idea.
Number 4.
I like that.
My Haunted Manor is an immersive paranormal experience inside of one of America's most haunted buildings. Guests can spend the night searching for ghosts alongside professional paranormal investigators. This old building is known as the Samuel Miller Mansion. Built in 1804 in Columbia, PA, this brick property was home to several companies over the years. And the current owners have said they've had experience with spirits in every room of the house. During a recent investigation, something was caught on camera that proves just how active this mansion really is.
Like a volcano?
Really clear no EVP.
Oh, it's Takashi 69. Is it? Is this a Takashi 69 looking ghost,
Twinkle Twinkle
ghost
again
investigator?
for us? That was really exhale.
Can you freestyle?
It almost sounded like
Yeah, that's what I heard.
yeah. Wait, so that was none of us?
That wasn't me. Was that one of them upstairs?
Alright, so y'all need to look at the cameras.
Can you freestyle?
Can you set off Twinkle Twinkle again for us? That was really exhale.
I heard that too. Yeah. It almost sounded like
And that wasn't the only voice that's been caught inside.
You can see the room, it's pretty bare. It looks like nothing goes on in here. It looks a little unstable. So I thought this would be a good place to see if there was any energy in here. So I thought this would be a good place to...
Back in 2022, an investigation was conducted inside the manor when something unnerving was caught on camera.
Before the team take on lone vigils, and with the grand opening just days away, there were two pieces of footage that needed to be analysed. You will remember that this picture had been sent in from an investigation back in 2022, and we had remained sceptical on its legitimacy.
If this picture is real, and we can't confirm whether it is because we don't know whether it was tampered with in any way, this was before we were in the Samuel Miller mansion, then it is one of the best things that I have ever seen in my career.
What you are about to see next is the live picture, which is a feature accessible on iPhones. And this is proof that the picture has not been tampered with in any way.
She won't sleep without fact.
I just need to get.
She won't sleep without fact.
I just need to get.
She won't sleep without fact.
I just need to get.
She won't sleep without fact.
This incredible live photo appears to show a ghostly apparition caught in real time. What looks like a transparent body can be seen, with arms, a torso, and legs clearly visible. And during a different investigation, another anomaly was caught on camera. With this evidence in mind, the guys were eager to see what they'd be able to catch for themselves. To kick things off, Trey headed to the window room on the 3rd floor, completely alone.
Solo investigation. It's definitely creepy. It's different being by yourself in any place, any haunted location. It's eerie. All I can see is through this camera.
I'm scared.
Definitely saw a lot of dust, that's for damn sure.
What's that?
It sounds like the floorboards in here, but it could be coming from that room. Somewhere on the landing.
While alone upstairs, Trey could hear the sound of footsteps coming from somewhere nearby. But with the rest of the team downstairs, he has no explanation for this movement. Jeff then made his way to the kids' room, and Daryl headed to the servants' quarters. But unfortunately, the activity seemed to slow down as nothing was caught. Daryl then had the idea to call out Marco, hoping that something would respond with Polo. And eventually, an audible response was heard.
Marco! Up there? What was that? The was that? No, it came from down there. Marco! Up there?
Shortly after calling out Marco, a loud bang came from somewhere nearby. With the rest of the team accounted for, they knew this sound did not come from any of them. But could this have been a spirit playing along with Daryl? You decide. Number 5. Reddit user JChrist00BC works as a security guard at the Walla Walla Penitentiary in Washington State. One night during his graveyard shift, he began trying to take long exposure pictures of the northern lights. Around the penitentiary is a 6-foot outer perimeter fence. So to avoid getting any chain link from the fence in his camera's view, this Reddit user was holding his phone up high above the fence. Later on, after he finished his patrol, he decided to review the photos and videos he took. And that's when he noticed something chilling in one of his videos. As he adjusted his phone, a strange dark figure seemed to appear out of nowhere. This black silhouette quickly came into view before disappearing just as fast.
I don't like that.
If we zoom in, we can clearly see what looks like a humanoid form with a head, shoulders, and a torso. According to this Reddit user, he knows for a fact that no one walked past him. He recorded these videos in a restricted area on the prison property, where it's nothing but dirt, rocks, and brush, so he would have definitely heard if someone walked by. He's still struggling to come up with an explanation, but clearly a ghost was just trying to photobomb his pic of the Northern Lights. Number 6. Over on the Yield Paranormal Britain YouTube channel, a video was posted of something bizarre caught on the Queen Mary. Known as the most haunted ship in the world, countless people have experienced unexplainable things while aboard the ship. The first-class swimming pool is known for being one of the most paranormally active areas on the ship, supposedly haunted by a little girl who drowned in the pool. Many guests have seen her lurking around the ship, although some believe this could be a malevolent spirit simply pretending to be a child. Well, as this YouTube user was filming in the pitch-black pool room, they managed to catch something strange.
Oh.
Within the darkness of the pool, an illuminated figure suddenly appeared. Directly in front of the person recording, this peculiar light anomaly manifested into view and lingered in place for a few brief moments. It's hard to tell exactly what this is, but from the way it suddenly appeared, it does not seem normal. Another part of the ship known for paranormal activity is the engine room, which is said to be haunted by a young man that was crushed in one of the engine room doors. This investigator headed that way, and what they saw is downright terrifying. In the brief clip they recorded, someone or something can be seen standing in the doorway. A tall, dark figure ominously stood and stared directly at the person recording. This menacing figure looks to have a humanoid form, almost resembling that of a man. So could this be the worker that died in the engine room? I'll let you decide. Number 7. 16 years ago, on a YouTube channel called Fry98, security camera footage from a Blockbuster in Mexico was uploaded. Late one night, after the store had closed,
They have a Blockbuster in Mexico? Word?
An employee was restocking the shelves and adding new movies to the displays. But as he moved around the store, strange, unexplainable things began to happen.
No. Nope. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gone, baby. I ain't doing it. Not I. Can't even do it. I said I don't like that movie. Yeah, that's weird, bro. He got balls to stay in there, bro. I'd have been left. I'd have been gone. It's messing with him.
After placing a cart next to one of the aisles, he began adding movies to the shelves. But while he was distracted, the cart eerily began to move before getting pushed. The cart suddenly rolled a couple feet away, quickly catching the man's attention. He glanced over, but quickly dismissed it as nothing. But as he moved to the next aisle, one of the movies suddenly fell from the shelf. Despite picking it up and putting it back, it once again fell to the floor. Next, several other movies began falling from the shelves, causing the man to flee the store in fear. Although this video is definitely creepy, what's even scarier is just how much I miss Blockbuster. TikTok user Nicole Bratton is a wife and mom of 2 that enjoys posting random videos to TikTok. Her 10,000 followers never know what to expect from her uploads, but one of her recent videos took them all by surprise. Late one night, Nicole heard a loud noise come from her living room. She quickly went to check, only to find that a framed picture had fallen off the wall. Her curiosity led her to check the security camera footage from that room, and this is what she saw.
There was a record.
In the back right of the room, the picture can be seen falling off the wall and onto the couch. But if we take a closer look, it appears as if someone knocked it down. A dark, shadowy figure looks to swipe down at the photo, causing it to fall. And as the picture fell, the shadow continued moving down the wall into a solid dark mass. Nicole isn't quite sure how to explain this, but she's been on edge ever since. If you're a fan of the paranormal and love watching creepy videos, then make sure to subscribe. Number 2. A guy named Maddie from TikTok is someone we've seen on this channel several times before due to the chilling activity inside of his family's home. Ever since playing with a Ouija board without saying goodbye, it looks like something dark decided to stick around. And now, without warning, unsettling things continue to happen around him. He does his best to document these occurrences on his TikTok account, and just recently, he managed to catch this.
Crazy. I'm not crazy, the dogs heard it too. I'm sitting here watching the games, and I heard what sounded like this stove open and close. I'm not even around, bro. That's 1,000. I know what it sounds like when the stove opens and closes. What the Yo! What the is going on here? Yo!
Don't play with Ouija boards.
Bro, I'm home all the alone. Yo, this, bro. Bro.
Stop playing with Ouija boards.
Never. What do I do, bro? I can't stay in this house anymore. I can't.
Yeah, you did it.
Holy Yo.
After hearing the oven open and close, he began recording his kitchen when suddenly multiple cups mysteriously fell out of the cabinet. Moments later, a metal bottle also came tumbling to the floor as the cabinet door eerily opened. This paranormal activity sent Maddie reeling back in fear at what he just witnessed. And as he stood with one foot out the door ready to run, a mysterious bang came from upstairs.
I can't stay in this house anymore. I can't. House anymore. I can't.
I can't imagine living with something dark in my home, but luckily I know better than to play with Ouija boards. Number 3. TikTok user Cecil Luna only has a handful of videos on her account, but the newest one happened to catch my eye. According to Cecil Luna, her sister's friend received a notification from her security camera of movement in her backyard. Just to be safe, she decided to take a look, but what she saw sent chills down her spine. As soon as the video begins, a white translucent figure comes into view from the left. This peculiar figure stood in place for just a moment before vanishing into thin air. Nothing like this has ever been captured on this camera before, and hopefully nothing like this ever shows up on my camera, because I would most definitely shit my pants. Number 4. A woman that goes by Magical Witch on TikTok is a lover of tattoos, her cats, and witchcraft. And one night at 11:25 p.m., her Ring camera caught something bizarre. Not sure how to explain what was caught, she turned to TikTok in search for answers.
I see that.
From out of the darkness, a strange black creature appeared. This unexplainable creature almost looked to be transparent as it quickly moved across the yard. Although there's a chance that this could be an animal, I don't think I know of an animal that moves quite like this. Part of me thinks this is downright chilling, but another part of me thinks it's kinda cute, and I should adopt it as a pet. Number 5. Friends Dave and Dell from the Signs and Signals YouTube channel made the bold decision to return to a haunted church they've explored many times before. Despite having some truly terrifying encounters inside, this duo was determined to conduct another investigation. So in the middle of the night, they stepped foot inside the church and decided to kick things off with the lights out.
Well, let's go sit down and try the lights out thing.
Lights out?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like I should be in the back so, in case I can see everything.
I want to be up here in the front because I kind of want to be near the hallway.
Trying to run on them.
So I can hear the hallway.
All right. Lights out.
How do you want to do it for?
However long it takes.
30 seconds, 45 seconds?
I don't know. Just
I don't know how long I'm going to do it for. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, now I feel like I can hear everything. Say something to us.
I don't like this. I don't trust none of this.
Make us aware that you're here. For all we know, you're not even here. We're going to leave soon. If it seems like you're not here, then I guess you moved on. And we'll just leave. So if you don't want us to leave, better tell me something.
No. 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 No.
I'm not sure if it's just the church creaking or if that is something moving. But there's always something moving every time we come in here and start talking.
But something to my right over here was scratching.
A chilling, disembodied voice came from somewhere in the dark. Then soon after, Dave decided to take a few photos when he happened to catch something chilling.
I'm gonna try to get a couple of pictures while it's pitch black like this.
My camera just flashed like something went in front of it, I think.
What went in front of it?
I don't know, maybe a bug.
I'm talking about a person at all.
A solid black figure was caught sitting just a few feet behind Dell. This terrifying figure only appeared in a few photos before suddenly vanishing. Despite this hair-raising capture, the guys decided to push the limits even further and play with a Ouija board. But lucky for them, no other activity was caught inside. Although they received no responses on the Ouija board, these boards can lead to dark, terrifying hauntings. And as always, I highly advise you not to play with one.
Yeah.
Number 6. 12 years ago, a YouTube user named Tommy Wells uploaded a video of a chilling encounter inside of his home. Over time, strange, unexplainable things began to happen in his house, and because of the nature of these occurrences, his only guess was that it was something paranormal. Well, one day in June of 2011, a girl was celebrating her birthday in the house when things quickly took a terrifying turn.
This is Christina's birthday party, and everyone at it, there's Brianna, her little cousin, there's Haley, her other cousin, and there's her daddy Tommy. Hello. And here's her Aunt Misty. And here's her Uncle Joey. What up with it? What up with it? Alrighty, let's go with this.
Who's that lady?
Daddy lighting the candles.
So we can get you a little cake on camera so we can remember your party. And we'll give the happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christina. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah. Blow your candles out, girl.
She gonna blow that? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake?
Oh, they got pizza and everything.
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
That's what's up.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, damn.
It ain't gonna mess everything up.
It's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. This is ridiculous. Heck, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's messing everything in 4 seconds. It's okay, it'll be alright.
God, we should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just,
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
I'm sorry, sweetie. You okay? I'm so sorry.
God damn. Oh God.
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls, go.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Miss, let's get out of here, come on. Let's go live in our cousin.
As they began to cut the cake, the kitchen sink mysteriously turned on. And soon after, objects aggressively came flying out of a cabinet, while several drawers simultaneously began to open and close on their own. Everyone in the room was horrified at what they were witnessing and quickly darted out of the house. From the reaction of the woman behind the camera, as well as the screams from the little girl, I believe it's possible that this video is genuine. But if it is, I may just have to open a can of whoop-ass on this ghost for ruining this girl's birthday. Number 7. A man named Tristan from France began posting videos to TikTok back in 2018. But just a few years later, the content he was posting took a drastic turn as he began to document the sudden paranormal activity in his home.
I don't like this. I don't like none of this.
With things like this starting to happen on an almost daily basis, it became impossible for Tristan to ignore. He decided to set up a small security camera, and it didn't take long for something to be caught.
Yeah, that's not good. Definitely got to get on that one, man.
Two of the chairs at the table suddenly began moving on their own, almost as if a ghost was pulling them out. Despite trying his best to ignore the paranormal activity happening around him, there was clearly an entity lingering close by.
Oh. Well, tell me how you really feel. Or not. Ah! Y'all don't do this. You got that? Somebody gonna have to bless the crib. Oh! What y'all holding a haunted ghost, a church sermon in
This
my crib?
hair-raising activity left Tristan constantly looking over his shoulder, with a feeling of dread every time he would enter his apartment. But no matter how much time would pass, this spirit always seemed to return.
I don't trust none of that. Bro, if you need to close it, just close it, man. Oh, that's the worst sound. Turn on all the lights, quick. Need to illuminate everything.
Oh.
Better not use my voice back.
Ja, man.
I leave my lights on all day, every day.
Anything?
Yeah, cats don't trust none of that.
More recently, Tristan has been setting up his phone to record to see what it may catch. And in one of these videos, he caught something that made his blood run cold.
Look at the back door. Something will appear and close the door. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, bruh. That hurts to see, man.
In the dark doorway, a faint apparition can be seen walking by. This chilling translucent figure moved from left to right before slowly closing the door. The clear outline of a person is impossible to deny. And now after capturing this footage, Tristan has finally seen the spirit responsible for the bizarre events inside of his home. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy.
With that being said, that's about all the haunted stuff I can handle today. Make sure to comment, like, and/or subscribe. Twisms.